Good morning. In this presentation, we are going to see how we can trade in MCX Gold today. Before looking into that, let us see what happened yesterday and what we expected yesterday. Yesterday, gold market opened around 29,020. So this is the zone where the market opened yesterday, and we expected gold to continue its uptrend. That is, we expected gold to have some buying on major supports till 28,820. So this is just near the previous day's low. If you are watching our video presentation continuously, we have increased our stop loss to 28,820 yesterday, and we expected the buying to continue in gold market, having 28,960, 28,920 as a major support zones in gold market. So let us see what happened after that. After the price opening around this zone, you can see the level of buying it had. The market straight away it went and tested 29,100. So if you know the importance of 29,100, you can see that that was a high that was created on the previous day. The market found some resistance around 29,100 and to around 29,100, and that caused a terrible drop, and it came down and tested 28,820. So that is the importance of this zone. And initially, after opening around this zone, the market straight away and went and tested that zone. So let's see what happened after that. The market was really taking support around 29,060 and trying to break this 29,100. So you can see the market is trying to take some support around 29,020 and trying to break this 29,100, but you can see it is a failure. So here the market has failed to break 29,100. So a failure to break 29,100 pushed the market down and broke the major support zone of 29,020, which is a major intermediate zone. So you can see, though, if you can go back to our presentation for this week, and you can see every day we saw this 29,020. It is quite a major and intermediate zone which can we change to support and resistance quite often in this week completely. So the failure to break this 29,100, which is a high, you can see the same thing happened. The market tried its best to stay above this 29,100, but a failure to break this yesterday. On the previous day, the market pushed that down, and things are happening the same way till after the failure to break this 29,000, and also after breaking this 29,020. So there was a good drop. Let us see whether it is taking it took the support around this zone, or let us see after what's happened after that. After a straight away drop, the market, we can see the level of buying that happened here. You can always notice the level of buying it happened here. 29,960, since it is a support zone. After testing this 29,020, it is a straight away bounce back to 29,040. The market gave a straight away bounce back, and again took the resistance and came back and tested this 29,060 again. So if the market is going to break this 29,060, it is going to be a fall. But you can see it provided a very good bounce back. So you can see that the market just completely retraced whatever it has lost in the earlier session. You can see in the earlier session it was lost a lot, and it has taken some good support. That is the reason why the buying whenever the gold is in buying, so it will take a good support around whatever zone we are taking, but it has not cleared. The major point we should notice that even if it is taking a support and it is going to we have got some more than 100-point gain, but still it is going to found some resistance around the zone. So you should be very strong when you are trading in gold on support and resistance. So a failure to break this 29,100 can push the market down. Again it's repeating, so the same thing happened. So now let us see whether if it is providing a support around 29,060 or it's going to break this. So a failure to break this 29,100 pushed the market down, and it came down till 28,860 and closed near 28,860. So when you see the complete market, what happened on yesterday till the evening session, you can see the market was dominated by the buyers. There was some good buying till 29,100. So it is a quite good amount of buying happened in gold market. But again, it is a failure to break this 29,100 for the consecutive days that pushed the market down, and it came down till 28,860. So when we compare the open, high, low and close analysis, we can see yesterday's market is closing is well below the yesterday's market opening, And also if you see, compare the highs, yesterday market high, when you compare it with the previous day 29,000 and 1000, and it is more or less near the high of 29,080. We can see yesterday market has created a new high compared to the previous day high, and the low, you can see that the low is around 29,030s, 28,830s, and yesterday market low is just above that 28,050s, 28,850s. But the major fact is that closing. So on the previous day, you can see the market provided some clear bounce back and came and closed above 28,960. So the closing is quite important. But yesterday you can see that the closing is near the low, and the closing is well near the major support zone, which we consider as a major buying zone. So that is a critical case here. So first let us go and analyze what happened on a few days before. So when you compare that, you can always see, whenever I am placing a cursor on any candlestick, you can see the date below that. So on you can see on Wednesday, that is on 22nd, 22nd, the market closing is around 28,080s. You can see these black color boxes always indicates price opening and closing for the respective days. So the closing is around 29,080, and on the next day you can see the closing was around 28,960, and on yesterday the closing was around 28,860. You can see the closing is considerably decreasing, which indicates that there is some hell selling happening and the market is losing its buying momentum. So this is a clear indication, a 3-day closing coming below and below, and the market is struggling to break this 29,100 zones. Is a very difficult. Market is struggling to break this 29,100, and it is trying to anything. If there is any closing above 29,100, then we can conclude that the price in gold market is gaining some buying momentum. But since the price is struggling to break 29,100, since we witness some continuous closing below the previous week closing, the previous day's closing, and yesterday's market closing is just near the major support zone of 28,820, we cannot deny the fact that there is some selling happening in gold market. So what we can do for today, since it is going to be the end of the week, and we have made some good profit out of the in gold trading in gold for this week, that is sure, because only the market has given some clear indication yesterday since it can go for a selling, but it can be a confirmation also. So we cannot deny the fact there is some selling in gold market. But since it is going to be the end of the week, it is up to the clients to decide. But risk takers, what we suggest is that if there is anything below 28,820, and if there is any closing below 28,820, that is going to push the gold market down. So if the price is going, it is always based upon where the rupee market is going to open. Since we are presenting this video presentation much earlier, so before the rupee market opens, so we cannot conclude that based upon the COMEX price. We can say the price is going purely based upon the COMEX price. We can say the market can open just near 28,860 to 28,880. So near the previous day close itself, we can expect, or just below that, we can expect the market to open. Since the opening is also below that, if there is any opening just above this 28,960 or 28,920, then we can say based upon the price opening. If there is a opening above 28,920, then we can be positive on the buying side. But since we expect the price to open more or less near that, or if there is any price action below 28,820, if there is any price action below 28,820, that is going to be difficult for the buyers. So today you can take some risk based upon the price opening. It is just to go and watch the price opening. If the price is based upon, because sometimes the gold is behaving abnormally, it's just open above based upon the currency values. It don't follow much rely on COMEX prices. Nowadays MCX price is not much relying on COMEX price, so it is always based upon the closing. But today we can based upon the high low open close analysis, based upon support and resistance, we can say today we can expect a gold to break this 28,820. You can wait up, because if you are a conservative trader, just wait for the market to break this 28,820. So then you can go for a selling. But if you can take some risk, if you have gained some good profit, and if you're ready to prepare for the next week, then you can go for selling till 29,020. It is purely we are going to test the market with selling based upon the 3 weeks closing. It has provided some indication that the market can go below. So going to test this market means it is a sense that you should use your money management techniques also. Whenever you are going to test the market with some selling, you are not going to expose all your equity which you are having. Try to hit on major resistance and just follow the pattern formation. Within a flash, the gold market will not move. It will provide like what happened yesterday. You can see it will stay on all the support and resistance. It will give a stay. It will stay and stop on all support and resistance. Then it will give you ample time to decide what's going to happen. So what you can do is that today it's going to be a bit riskier call we are going to take. You can go for selling till 29,020 and you can place a stop loss around 29,040 in order to test the market, because if we get a closing above 29,020 for today, then we can clearly confirm that gold is continuing its uptrend. Just it is going to be a testing day for us at the end of this week. If you are a conservative market, just wait for trend confirmation and then you can take a risk. So this is what we are expecting to happen in gold for today. So let us see what's going to happen during our trading session, and thanks a lot for watching our video and take care. Bye.